everyone, and welcome to another edition of Magic Friday. I'm your host, Jamie D. Grant. We're on the staircase down into my office because I needed some height for today, because we are going to talk about Jeff Kaylor's TKO 2.0, aka The Answer. And you know what? If this is called The Answer, the question must be, what is awesome? Because then TKO 2.0 is the answer. I gotta find different adjectives than awesome. Fantastic, glorious. It's glorious. Yeah, it was fantastic. Okay, let me get right to it. What the audience sees. When making a coin disappear, it can be very quick. It can be like half a second gone, right? It's you gotta make things routines, and it took me a little while to figure out what I was going to do with TKO, how I was going to use it. Same thing with making coins appear, it's just kind of, hey. So I really wanted to make a moment of it. And of course in Magic we've all heard hey, can you make $1 million appear, or can you make my check disappear? So I really wanted to avoid all money talk. As weird as that is, I didn't really want it to be a money routine. I wanted it to be a heads or tails routine. And this is what I came up with. So today, hey, happy Magic Friday. What's Magic Friday? Magic Friday, I do a magic trick every week. Here, I'll show you. We only need two things, a quarter and a pen. And I will provide both. Here you go. First of all, take the Sharpie for me. They took the Sharpie. Next thing we need, and watch very carefully, is a quarter. No funny business. Do me a favor. Initial the quarter. They initialed it. I got the quarter back. And I said, okay, here's the thing. Without looking, what do you think? Heads or tails? They'd give an answer. I'll just say, correct. Here's a harder question. Did you sign the heads or the tails? And believe it or not, a lot of people would have to think about it. I think I signed the heads. Are you sure? I think so. You don't remember, do you? No, I remember, or no, I don't remember. And it's funny because I don't remember either. And you know what I don't remember? I don't remember giving you a coin at all. Did I give you a coin? Yeah, that's great. There was kind of applause there, not applause, because they're usually like, that's their applause. Did I actually give you a coin? Yeah, because I only brought one pen and one quarter. Let me just check. I reached into my pocket. No, because my quarter's still here. But let me ask you something. How did your initial get on it? How did that happen? It's kind of... I hope that made sense. I don't know if that made sense without the interaction. It did, but it went great. Basically, let me give it to you again without all the motion. It's kind of hard in the confined space here, but quarter and pen, get them to sign it, take it back. Is it heads or tails? No matter what they say, that's right. Here's the thing though, do you remember which one you signed? Yes. Yeah, which one? I signed the head side. Are you sure? Yeah. You're positive you can remember? Yeah. That's funny because I can't remember. They'd be like, a lot of people are kind of, they didn't even say anything. They're just like, what do you mean? Well, I don't actually remember giving you a coin. Reveal. Oh my God, where did it go? The routine almost wants to end there. Like it almost wants to stall there because the coin's back. And I wanted to beat people to the punch of bring it back. Or can you make it come back? Or, that's how I wanted to avoid that money talk. So it was a fight to not have it stall there because people are flabbergasted, especially in this shirt. Like there's nothing, like there's nowhere where it could go. And people are instinctively looking too. So you kind of want to let that applause peak, and then you want to really bring back their focus hard. So when I said, I don't remember giving you a coin, peek, 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 and then I have to really hit them in the face, which is actually, I don't remember giving you a coin at all. Did I actually give you a coin? So I wanted their minds to go from like, where is it, or where did it go, to what's he talking about? So I really wanted to kind of send their mind for a loop there. And it worked, because people were like, yeah, of course, I signed it. That was always the response. I signed it. I don't think you did. I don't think I gave you a coin. Then when I reach into the pocket and I pull it out, see? It never left my pocket. But how did your signature get on it? It's a different take. I liked it. I love it, actually. I loved it. I mean, it was great. For a quarter and a pen, it was awesome. And the mystery of how it got to my pocket, I don't know if it was more than the Vanish. It was just good closure for me. It was just really good closure, because the Vanish is remarkable. Like, make no mistake. In terms of vanishing a coin, TKO, Jeff, you came up with the answer. It's fantastic. It's gone. And it's gone silently. There's no clackety clack, like it's obvious I didn't throw it or drop it, or yeah, it's amazing. So you could end there, but of course you're just kind of opening up that door to all the comments. So I really wanted to deflect that. The reveal is great because it's in my pocket, it's in my hand, and there's that whole kind of backtrack, and I would let them keep it. I spent $5, but for the day, but it was totally awesome. And I always ask myself, Magic Friday is always about what are they going to remember, and later, when I come back in a week or so, what are they gonna say Jamie did? And this is perfect, it's because it's so clear and so concise. Jamie made, a coin vanish before our very eyes, and he made it travel to his pocket. Works for me, one sentence, clear, concise. And we're kind of talking about what the audience or how it went already, but it went great. I was trying to decide during the day, what's stronger, the vanish or the reveal? Because typically, the reveal is usually the stronger piece, I find, but especially when you're doing card locations, it's in a shoe or what have you. But the vanish is so clean, especially when you put a little bit of time direction there, heads or tails. Like that coin is there in their mind. Like there is no question. It goes from here to there. Like that's as magic as it gets. So how'd it go? So awesome. All day, people, freaking out. Best lines of the day. You're a witch, which I think I'd be a warlock, which I think is female. Burn him. That was from the same group. They started chanting, which I don't know if I really like. Yeah, it went awesome. And it takes nothing. If I didn't have the quarter, and I didn't have the pen, I could still do it. Because I could probably borrow from a group. Someone's going to have a coin, and whether they sign it or not, I like it because it fits my routine, but I could have brainstormed something else if I had to borrow it. So, went awesome. Angry Bob. I forgot to talk about Angry Bob. Talk about Angry Bob about last week. But this week, no idea. Angry Bob. I think he was just going to have a meltdown. I've been called all those names before at one point or another by Angry Bob, but he strings them together so poetically that it's, I wish I could repeat them, but not going to happen. No idea. And I think for most magicians, especially if they're just, hobby magicians, man, they're going to have no clue. It takes some nerve to get the hang of it, and I'm not pretty with it at all. I'm sure Jeff and you see the guys in the video and they're just amazing. But it works. That's the thing about magic is about commitment and passion and storytelling. And sometimes if the effect is good enough, like this, that can outweigh motion. I don't know. I'll have to review this and see how it looked even on here. Maybe I should cut it because I don't want to expose it. But it worked all day Friday. I didn't. I'll be honest. I got to think of the word here. I dropped the coin twice. I'm gonna dropped it twice, but it was no big deal. You know, I had it, and here's the thing. Can you guess if it's heads? Sorry, butterfingers. If you can give it heads without looking at your tail, who cares? I reached down, I picked it up. So I'm honest. Twice I dropped it. No big deal. Ain't no thing. Because you know why it's no big thing? People drop coins all the time. People drop things all the time. And if you put the practice in, it'll never happen. That was completely my own fault. So don't think that you got to worry about it. I just got to put in just more practice than I did. And now, after, of course, that's kind of the point for me personally about Magic Friday, is by the end of Magic Friday, I'm always good with what the thing is because I've just done it 50 times. So, yeah, we saw what the audience see, talked about how it went, talked about Angry Bob, the difficulty, I guess we just talked about it. The difficulty, you're going to need to practice. It's going to take some practice, but once it's practice, it's like riding a bike. It's like if you've never ridden a bike before, it's hard. It's hard. You probably can't remember when you was a kid hopping on a bicycle, but now you got a bike. It's so easy. It's funny how it goes from to what are you talking about? This is the easiest thing in the world, and you never forget it, ever. It's crazy. It's how our mind works. So it's a learned skill, and once you got it, you'll have it. I think that's about it, really. Did we talk about everything? What else can I tell you? Oh, probably the best customer service I've ever seen in packaging, by the way. Like, it's everything that you need is like, I wish I could tell you what they did. You're gonna have to buy it and look, but it was amazing how the customer service in this is incredible. They give you everything. There is nothing. You get this thing, you do what you got to do, and you're ready to roll. Really, there is nothing. No. You're not going out and buying something. So kudos to them. Kudos to TKO 2.0. It is the answer. Happy Magic Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.